We got 2 of them. We usually do. QuickLime,
Ooh.
who is a member of the Yankees, that is a New York baseball club. And
That is correct.
fastfruitman, who is a fast fruit.
I would like to point out, folks, that this match was not rigged. Actually, it was.
This is the most rigged one.
This is the most rigged. This is the only rigged one. That's it. We looked at. They were like, we have to see who's the fastest fruit. We absolutely have to see who's the fastest fruit. Internet Dirigible did it all himself, but like that's the fact. There's always the potential that maybe you get the rigged match, and both of the players are cool with the fact that it was rigged. So like, you know, we got to see who's the fastest fruit.
It says QuickLime joined the MT18 and finished not a numberth.
Not a numbereth. Oh no.
Apparently I have to take a look at this again. QuickLime is new. Did not finish not a numberth.
At least finished 100 and... How many people do we have today, this year?
12? Ish?
12-ish?
12-ish?
12-ish players?
No, I mean 112-ish.
Oh,
116-ish.
112-ish.
And we got about 12. 4 of them go home and then we go to AGDQ.
Yeah. Also, just because it totally popped up on my screen, this is your mental health reminder to take your meds, folks.
I don't take any.
Oh, well, I take too many. Alright, I will be right back to entertain you further, but I gotta take care of 2 things real quick.
Why does QuickLime have the Yankees as his avatar? You think he's... Oh, this is Mario Galaxy, hell yeah. The Annoying Kingdom, where you move really, really slowly. I made this prediction 15 minutes and I thought that was generous. Wasn't. It's made it longer. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum. Right, here's your game hint. The goal is to beat the giant worm. What is this game? Could be Sanabi. That's a good game. But it's not. Could be... I'm not sure. Which game has a giant worm? SpongeBob SquarePants had a giant worm in an episode. Nidhogg. I don't think it's possible to beat the giant worm in Nidhogg. I unfortunately have to tell you.
What did I do? What happened? Where did we go?
We're guessing what game it is based on the goal beat the giant worm.
Beat the giant worm, beat the giant worm, beat the giant worm.
It's not Nidhogg.
Well, you don't beat the giant worm, you get eat by the giant
Yeah,
worm.
exactly. Unless you like cause him to die because of constipation.
Is it worm as in W-Y-R-M?
It's just worm. It's the word for thing that crawls, that worms around.
You don't fight a giant worm in bird gut, do you?
Oop. I've only played in the blind for that, and I don't think we did. Would you still love me, Sue? I hope you don't beat the worm if your girlfriend asks you if you would still love her if she was a worm. That is domestic abuse. Can't believe QuickLime is so fast. They finished in not a numbers.
Yeah, I mean, they're already done with MT18. Good job.
That's so fast. It even says first edition. Like, it knows that they haven't been in an MT and it still got it wrong. I'm very disappointed in this program.
I love how it's the more they join the tournament, the less valuable their card is. Like just moving from first edition to third edition to reprints to reprint to reprint to reprint.
Yeah,
you know what?
90 is on the 18th edition. I mean, jeez.
Hear me out on this, all right? I'm playing a card game right now, and for an active card game, all right, screw the collectors, okay? Screw them. Reprint your game to hell and back, so that way people can have access to the cards in terms of what's in everything. It's important.
I feel like if you have to pay extra in order to play the game, it's kind of stupid. Can't you just pretend like you have the card then?
There are some places that allow for proxies and stuff, but yeah.
I mean, it's if the card
I'm
game
trying
doesn't
to-
hold up unless I get limited by my amount of money I can spend on it, then it sounds like a bad card game.
Screw your secondary market value, and no, the company doesn't make a lot of money off collectors. The collectors are going to pay the same amount for everybody who's playing the game. It's all about that secondary market. If you want to make money as a collector and you want to adhere to the collector market, you do the new shiny thing, which is signed cards. So that way you have a few select cards that are 1 in a bajillion chance to get, and they're worth a bunch of money. All right, that way you're playing the gambling game. But the key thing is that I'm trying to omnibus Final Fantasy TCG because there are 21 sets, and all 21 are legal right now. We don't have the L3, L6 formats aren't really as common right now. So trying to get some of those Opus 1 cards is a freaking nightmare.
Welcome to Mystery Card House, everyone. We're about to fall over.
That's right. This house of cards is gonna collapse at any time.
Yeah. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I got my friend, what's the Disney TCG called?
Lorcana.
Yeah, I got my friend, like, the goofy one from Gamescom, and then they sold it on eBay for like €100, and I got 50 of that, so that was a good deal.
Oh, there you go. At least they were nice enough to send you back some of that. Yeah, Lorcana is actually the biggest. So Lorcana is kind of a powder keg. It's a perfect fusion of Disney collector memorabilia, parents and children being able to get into it, and they didn't intentionally lower the market, but they didn't intentionally short the market, but they absolutely did. They didn't expect a card game to get as much hits as it did. I'm not too fan of the gameplay because it seems like it's more of a it kind of reminds me of Keyforge in that it's more of a solitary gameplay where your only real interaction with your opponent is removing as many units as you can in order to stop them from gaining points. I used to have Black Lotuses. I used to have a full playset of the Power of 9, folks. That is my traumatic backstory.
My dramatic backstory is that I was born in Germany.
That's pretty traumatic.
Dramatic, not traumatic. I told you I'm not taking any meds.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's true.
I was gonna switch, but then QuickLime stream went black, and he said, "Uh-oh." So maybe I should switch screens yet, scenes. Uh-oh is like the worst thing you could say when something starts going wrong.
Yeah, because then you don't really explain what's going wrong.
But no, I mean like the most damning thing you can say.
Oh, that's true, because then you don't have enough time to say what's going
No,
on. It's all went wrong.
it sounds bad when you say it. Sounds like something is bad. So I guess we're here a little longer. Yeah.
Alright, so more talk about card games. How about that Overpower, folks?
Yeah, I love card games so much. Just kidding.
Yeah.
How about we talk about rhythm games instead? Well, no one cares either.
I love Final Bar Line. It's very good at being
Have you
iconic
played
song.
it with an original arcade controller?
I've played the original arcade version. I haven't played
But
Final Bar Line with it, but I have played.
oh, well, I
Have
mean,
played All Star Carnival.
well, the original arcade is basically the same as the home versions.
Yeah, basically. Well, no, it was much different than Curtain Call and the original Theatrhythm. Final Bar Line does play a lot like the arcade game, though. Yes, Mad Rat Dead, very good rhythm game. I started listening to the Mad Rat Dead theme or OST on my headphones while I go to the pool and exercise. And about 3 songs in, I'm no longer walking in the pool; I'm dancing in the pool. I saw that you recently got a perfect score in a Waka song.
Oh hell yeah, that was my best score so far. My best, like my highest difficulty, perfect score, 11 plus. There are some people who are working on making songs for Waka, and I'm currently mapping ground pound for it, so that will be in the game soon. I know everyone's waiting to play ground pound at their round 1. You won't be able to play that round 1. Round 1 has only official stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not.
Yeah, but you're maybe quite legal arcade down the road. They will have it.
Yeah, there's technically super illegal to be playing it outside of Japan because of licensing reasons. Anyway.
They can stop all of us.
Ah, yes, orcish rules.
Yeah. What we're doing?
We're jamming out. We're dooming. That's what we're doing.
We're done dooming.
Wait,
No, we're. It sounds like an
Oh.
RPG.
it's probably an RPG.
Any of these 3 lines next to the cover art could be the title of this song.
Oh yes, the classic song Shigeki Heihachi.
Could have been.
Actually, you're not wrong.
Alright, so QuickLime's still trying to get the game working. So we're gonna wait a little.
What's your favorite fruit, Maurice?
My favorite fruit, like I like apple, but that's boring. You know, like apple pie. Apple pie is great, but maybe pineapple or pears. Or pear
Pears
of
are a nice
pineapple.
one. They're very subdued in flavor compared to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a big fan of banana.
Banana, yeah. Pretty good. Very unique, right? Like you don't go,
Right,
oh,
yeah.
it tastes kind of like an orange. No, it tastes like banana. That's it.
And every other fruit is busy like spewing their juices at you, and bananas are like, nah, we're cool. We just soft, we doing our thing. Plus, you can bake it into a beautiful bread. And then you have like banana taffy that tastes nothing like banana, but it's still a good flavor in and of itself.
Yeah.
Or new topic.
Nishnan.
We covered card games, we covered fruit. You like grapefruit? Mutant.
Sorry, ID, you have been chosen to no longer represent the Mystery Funhouse.
My problem with mango is that mango just like sits in my stomach forever. Especially if it's like a mango beer. Oh, it's just everything is burping up mango for the next 24 hours.
Mango beer?
Yeah, like Smirnoff mango.
As a German, I am appalled.
If it makes you feel better when I want beery beer, I do drink something like Guinness.
As a German, I am appalled.
Oh yeah, that's right, you are German.
That's Irish.
That is true.
I visited the Guinness factory when I was like 14 or something with my school. And I thought it was gonna be about Guinness World Records. They have a museum, and I was like, oh, I mean, what are they gonna show? Like the fastest human? But no, it was all about beer. It was so much beer. I was 14. I did not care about beer. But then it turns out it's actually the same company, right? That's the weird part. It's like Michelin.
Yeah, when you're like,
Oh.
oh, the tire company
Yeah.
or the restaurant rating company. No,
Yeah,
it's the
no,
same
it's
thing.
yeah. Oh, what do you make? Oh, we make pianos. Oh, what else? Motorcycles. What?
Freaking Yamaha.
Why can't you be
Like,
normal?
hey, you want a keyboard and a high torque motorcycle? We got you covered.
Oh, wait, we have a game. Let me recrop
Do you
this
know kids in
because
a beer factory? Yes, because it's Germany.
no, it was Ireland.
Oh, okay, because it's Ireland. At least you can trust that General Electric is going to make everything because they're called General Electric. Like,
All right, we have a game. Do you want to know what the game is? Do you want to know where we're gonna kill the worm? The giant worm. Sorry.
I don't want to know. I'm leaving the call now.
It's too late. It's Buster.
Buster. Doesn't this game have like a ridiculously small resolution? You have to blow it up on screen. I remember having to play this on my OBS.
On your OBS?
Yeah.
It sounds like input lag.
Like the resolution was like 200 or something.
Right, here we. Oh, I didn't ask for audio. Whatever. No audio here. Oh, audio there. Never mind. Here we go.
All right, so this is Buster. This is your standard running gun slashy. Well, run and slash them up. Run very far. We've got QuickLime learning how to attack, how to kill enemies. Well, fastfruitman is just doing the fast fruit thing and just going, gone.
Yeah.
Like no hesitation for any mechanics. Don't bother learning. We're gonna kill.
Also, fastfruitman seems to be dashing, which QuickLime has not started doing. I assume the paceman tells you about it. Move. Press left or right twice to dash. Yes.
Yeah. Looking at fastfruitman stuttering, I was assuming that it was a double tap to dash game. All right, there we go. We got QuickLime doing a few dashes. Now, this is the trade-off we've got. Well, I was going to say that we got, fastfruitman being in danger of losing health because of going fast, but
oh,
not
falls
really.
down. No, what? Oh, you can hold on to ledges. Doesn't fall down the pit. If we got audio on the right. Player dead.
At least fastfruitman did, in fact, make it to the next stage. I think it's trying to figure out how to hang on to that ledge there without.
Yeah, I mean,
able to,
it's fine though to experiment like this, right?
especially early on when you have that, like, any knowledge that you take into later levels is better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's actually, so, as somebody who did a lot of testing for Mystery Tournament and stuff for Mystery Tournament, and then also does GMing for Cuso Grande, there's a really interesting dichotomy of how brutal the games are between the different tournaments. Like, in Mystery Tournament, the games tend to be a little bit on the easier side, where you're more likely to gain progression, whereas in Cuso Grande, you're more likely to die repeatedly and have to restart everything. So there's an interesting interesting dichotomy between the reckless speed and reckless abandon playing in Mystery Tournament, whereas you kind of play slower and more methodically in Cuso Grande. And so that kind of play right now, honestly, if QuickLime was in Cuso Grande, would be better off. But this is MT. You want to go fast, you want to make mistakes, or in the case of the pros, just go fast and not make mistakes, I guess.
QuickLime is also on 1-2 now, though, or whatever this is. The tree. fastfruitman's got the stage knowledge here, so is able to kind of pick up where
or not get hit as much, it seems. Oh, we found the slide kick. And the drop kick.
This game was...
These aren't any slimes at all. They bouncy slimes.
This game was raced quite a lot, usually between 30 and 60 minutes race times.
For the same goal?
Yeah.
Nifty, because this is only stage 1, but fastfruitman is going through it pretty quickly. I expect that we're going to see significant slowdown in some of the later stages then. As QuickLime is right behind, moving onto the slimes, is about to clear Act 2. fastfruitman considering stuff.
I think fastfruitman mapped things to a controller and was maybe changing things around.
That might make sense. Yeah, you can see the more consistent slide kick now.
It's just found every button to slide now. Oh, QuickLime! I don't know if that was intentional. Oh, is this bad? Game over?
Is it full act clear reset, or is it...
Fastfruitman is also game over.
It's
Continues way faster than QuickLime did. I thought maybe it just took that long, but no. QuickLime just waiting a few seconds.
QuickLime just wanted to make it dramatic.
Yeah. Better sync up. Fastfruitman's still going a lot faster, but so far both races have been going about equally fast.
I definitely think this is a classic case of dying more versus dying less. But it looks like QuickLime is starting to pick up the pace a little bit on their movements. Boss!
Boss. This is like a Sonic boss.
The fact that you can just slash the web sure does seem like you could just stand there and slash.
Oh, one more hit and
that contact
fastfruitman.
damage is huge!
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. But we're still on the bus. These screens are really short. I think fastfruitman has the right idea going fast. Jesus.
I wonder if they don't do that kick. It looks like your best move is when the spider goes up to try to transition to that opposite side as quick as possible. No, because then he's gonna hit you and that hurts. Yeah. fastfruitman just has to get the right movement on this enemy spider here, and oh, the crushing!
Got Wrecking Bolt. QuickLime on the sliver of HP. Could still make it. Oh, getting... Oh no, that's a point. I thought he was getting shot by bubbles.
Oh! The way that spider like exploded as he went up. Oh no! QuickLime!
I don't think QuickLime knows he can slash the webs.
Alright, fastfruitman's getting a little bit more cautious here and getting more consistent hits against the spider. Doesn't know where the spider's gonna land this time. Alright, back into the center. Here we go.
It makes sense to go into those, like, thirds, because the boss will only spawn middle, left, or right.
That's a good point. And it looks like the boss's pattern is reset. Ooh. But the boss is swinging wider now, so that's actually really dangerous. See how it's got like a narrow swing right now? Whereas the other time it was swinging at almost 180 degrees.
Almost 180, I don't know about that, but yeah, it was spinning a lot faster. It feels like fastfruitman has hit this boss quite a lot. And it hasn't died yet. You're like, you gotta hit this guy a lot.
Yeah. I actually... Is there a charge attack in this game? Because I feel like I remember there being one. I might be thinking of a different game.
Let's consult the paste bin that I closed, apparently. Just like any good racer would. Controls. X is for attack. I don't think it says anything about a charge.
I might be mixing this up for a different game.
Fastfruitman doing pretty well. Gets swung into now. The boss is still slow. It really sped up that one time.
Yeah, I think it's, as it gets into the danger zone there, we're probably going to see that switch up here. Yeah, notice that the center is, that core is flickering way faster now.
Ouch.
So that ridiculous swing arc into that contact damage is crazy.
Ooh, now it's going far and fast. It is kind of almost going 180.
Yeah, the key thing is to say almost, that way you have a much
Yeah.
greater range.
0 is not that far away. Fastfruitman doing well here, but has to look out. One more hit and probably done for. QuickLime is also doing well, I think. Oh. I didn't... I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you know the power that you wield, and yet you wield it.
It's a clear by Fastfruitman, clearing World 1, I suppose, so we're on to 2-1. Clear.
We got spiders, we know we've got worms. What do you think we got next?
Oh.
Squirrels? No, it's gotta be vermin.
A squirrel is quite far away from spiders and worms.
We're in caverns, so Queen Ant.
No, it's gonna be mole.
Mole?
Moles are such classic video game enemies. Oh, QuickLime
Classic
going
video
too quick.
antagonist.
Oh, the Miyamoto game.
Yeah, you know. Dude, Mole Mania would have been incredible if they, on the DS, if they had the gimmick that you like had to close the screen to transition between layers.
It would have broken many hinges.
Alright, we got a bid for Mantis. Mantis is a pretty good argument too.
I mean, I would make a poll, like a prediction, but I mean, some people know it, so that
Yeah, and
wouldn't be
there's
fair.
just too many options too.
I mean, there can also always be other. You can have mole, mantis, squirrel,
Queen Ant.
ant.
Squirrel was a joke. Squirrel was
Other.
a joke. I think it's Ant. My bid's on Ant.
Fastfruitman is not... Oh, it's dashing in the air sometimes. Because that was like a spot where he had to do it to avoid the spikes and he didn't do it. But seems to know about it.
QuickLime not slashing those webs is really slowing him down. Yeah, until QuickLime figures out that you can slash those webs, that's really gonna be slowing him down. I'm absolutely failing which game that one is because this is not what this game did.
Game.
Whatever that game over sound that you
Oh,
is.
it's something cop. I forgot.
Ah. This area is definitely giving Fastfruitman some trouble. Like, it's no... There's the classic case of not being written out, especially this early in the race. QuickLime still has a lot to learn, but I think that if QuickLime actually learns that, we're going to see some pretty good catch-up here. This is absolutely the case of the cautious versus the reckless here.
But also maybe the recklessness had something to do with Fastfruitman finding out about the slashing the webs.
Might be the case.
Oh, QuickLime doesn't even
taking
try.
Intentional death.
Doesn't
Yep.
even try. I don't know about that. Whoa, we're spinning now.
These little slime thingies on the walls are brutal. Oh, especially since it falls down!
That's so rude.
It's so rude.
You're trying to deal with the guy on the left, and the guy on the right can shoot you as well.
Come on, QuickLime, you gotta learn about those webs, especially when it comes to boss fight time. I'm pretty sure that they'll learn about the webs on boss fight, and there will be this giant facepalm moment.
Yeah, you kind of accidentally do it while mashing the boss death. QuickLime trying to walk through the spiders. I can see the spiders being really hard when you can't slash the webs.
Oh, fastfruitman has found a technique here for dealing with these guys.
Going fast. Ooh, risky jump!
And we're off to Act 2. It's an auto-scroller!
Why can't you just drop down?
Right?
We dropped down onto this platform. Why can't we drop down onto the platform that's below this one?
Because fall damage.
That's the worst part about Mega Man. When there's a ladder and you don't take the ladder and oh, you died.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Oh. Alright, QuickLime I think is going to the chat. Probably talking about how impossible this game is. I don't know.
Maybe checking the pace spin? There's been no chat so far from either of them.
Not in IRC, so I don't know, so yeah. Oh, there's just so many bats. Okay, QuickLime not giving up. Probably just consulting the paceman, like you said.
Oh.
You're just so many bats. Immediately starts dashing, just kicking, dashing, all that fun stuff. Clearly that pause was QuickLime going and grabbing some spinach.
Ouch. fastfruitman on to Act 3. He's on 2-3 now. Well, QuickLime is still on 1-3.
Yeah, the lead is rolling.
Yeah, full world ahead. fastfruitman taking a swim.
It's definitely getting into dangerous territory of it might not matter how much, if QuickLime actually does start learning what they need to learn, they might just be too far behind, but you never know. We've seen races come far beyond this catch-up, so.
These three spiders you're not able to just dash past them. There's like this perfect slope up that will always stop you from getting through them cleanly.
QuickLime for the first MT here does at least acknowledge the strat of taking intentional deaths. I think they're giving up a little too easily sometimes, but that's at least really good for like heads-up play for a first-time player. Is one of those techniques that you don't really think about, and that kick should indicate that like the way that the web goes bye-bye when you hit it.
Yeah, you can see it fly. Oh, there! Oh,
there you go! Oh, there's a hit.
He hit it.
Did it register?
Yeah, there we go.
It registered!
Oh, okay.
Oh,
maybe?
Maybe?
There we go. I mean,
and yet?
Just stand in front of it and go crazy. I think. Maybe it doesn't work.
No, that's how Fast Fruit was dealing with him. You just stand in front of him and go crazy.
Oh! fastfruitman got completely obliterated by this enemy crab.
Now that we're hitting water table, I don't think that it's anymore. I didn't think we were going all the way down to the water table, so...
At this point, I think it's a giant crab.
Yeah, giant crab is pretty strong guess. We have a quick smash spider kill. QuickLime, I'm gonna call it right now, is back into the game.
Quick smash spider kill.
Is not back in the game. What are you doing? QuickLime, no. Oh, these kicks are such a bad idea.
Yeah, you get stuck in the enemy hitbox, and the iframes don't last long enough. Or the frames, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, the dash kick is a good attack. It kind of reminds me of the dash punch in Camellia kill all monsters or something?
Chimera.
Chimera. Yeah, Camellia is a different guy. But in this case, like, the problem is really the spiders don't die from it. And so you always get hit.
You just leave yourself in the middle of their hitbox when you do it.
Fastfruitman going fast, which I think is the right choice here. Tried going slow on these.
Absolutely vicious.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa.
Double jump there, I think. Alright, is this the boss? It's the
now
boss!
attempting a damage boost, and it was a turtle!
Of course!
A frog turtle, or whatever this is, it was not...
I actually have no idea what this is. It is a frog turtle. Snail. Frog snail turtle. Armadillo. Block of cheese.
Block of cheese! Oh, tried to bait it in the opposite direction, thinking that it might move in the specific spot, but instead it tracks you. The rocks that fall from the ceiling hurt you. Oh, right. Oh, jeez. Oh, they fall from the jump. Yep. Oh, this is a vicious boss. Oh, this is going to take a little while.
They fall from the floor.
They fall from the floor, yeah. Everything falls from the floor.
QuickLime, I look over and QuickLime is inside the spider. This is... history repeats itself.
Absolutely a case where you just get stuck on one thought process and you just get dumped by it. I'm wondering if fastfruitman could have slide kicked out of there. It looks like got enough hits on the boss that it sped up.
Yeah, the fly kick seems to give you some amount of invulnerability.
It is probably hard to execute in such close quarters.
That's true.
Fastfruit getting a lot more consistent on the hits here.
The turtle didn't like move much from its direction change, so Fastfruitman still had to basically get to the other side really soon. That was a bit awkward.
The kick destroyed all the rocks. I think we're going to start seeing an attempt from fastfruitman to get kick hits. I didn't say it'd pay off. I just said that we'll see those attempts.
It will happen. It happened. QuickLime is taking a quick break.
I would not be surprised if QuickLime was starting to get a little bit tilted at this point.
Yeah. Hasn't been making progress for the last 10-ish minutes, maybe a bit more.
Yeah. It's definitely hurting right now. I mean, like, that's one of the reasons that I backed out of MT is just that I tilt easily. So, like, it's totally understandable to see this hitting players, and that is absolutely a skill that's really hard to manage in MT games, is being able to not get tilted, especially when you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's arguably one of the better skills to have. I mean, famed MT racer AD4H just never gets tilted, for instance.
The real trick is to just never get walled.
Okay, Maurice.
Just don't dial bow.
You're one of those just don't be sad against depression folks, aren't you?
That sounds a lot worse than what I said, but yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, in this case. I mean, it's kind of true, right? If you play well enough, there's no reason to get tilted.
Oh, we've already got Fast Turtle, so we're doing some damage. We're making some progress here.
Fast Turtle? Oh man, Fast Turtle won against Fastfruitman. Oh, QuickLime almost made it through! One hit away from just running through the spiders like a madman. Chat asking, did QuickLime just somehow start to charge?
Maurice, can you paste me the DL link for this? I need to test that real quick. I'm not in IRC, so...
Yeah. I mean, I think we would have seen it at this point. But here it is.
It's often one of the things that overlook, but I swear to God, you can charge in this game.
Our races don't need no charging.
Roar will be right back after these messages.
QuickLime getting damaged by the first spider already. This is not gonna work. Okay, yeah. Looks like we're on the fast turtle.
Fastfruit's been definitely consistently getting the quick turtle.
That was cool. That wasn't cool. But the one, the where he dashed through the wheel of cheese, that was cool. What, did you see that? Dashing upwards to avoid damage. This is actually really cool.
Okay, so this was the game that I thought it was that launches in a ridiculously tiny window.
Yeah, the pace princess. So. Alright, QuickLime. Let's see some spider kills. The first one you can skip, but you cannot skip that one. And you definitely can't skip the last three.
There is no charge attack. But there is a mysterious C button attack, or something that the C button does. And that might have to do with the coins that they have. Maybe I go test that real quick.
It holds, you can hold it to attract floating coins.
Oh, okay. That's what that is. Then never mind. I got nothing. Yeah, there's no charge attack. This is not the thing that I was thinking of. And looking at it, I was right about the resolution thing. I was wrong about which game this is.
50-50.
Ooh, that up kick is a really strong idea right there.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. It looks really cool. It's also good, I guess, but it looks really cool.
Fastfruit is just absolutely developing good techniques here against this boss.
QuickLime got hit once by the first spider.
Hey!
Oh, that's clear. Onto World 3. QuickLime could make this! QuickLime makes it! Just runs through the spiders like a madman, and here's a bigger spider you can't run through. Yeah, what now?
That's gotta be a relief for QuickLime.
You know, if we were still playing our Guess the Boss game, I would not guess Giant Worm for this level.
Yeah, no, neither would. No, that's definitely,
yeah. Like, this is like a goat or
this is,
bull.
I would repeat my ant guess because you see all these, like, ants inside the, like, statue area here.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, duck. Oh, come on. Got a duck. Look at these cute doggos. Duck. What? Can you even duck? Maybe you have to hold onto the platform.
Oh, that's a good question. Holding onto the side of the platform.
Fastfruitman is trying it. Maybe you can go over? I don't think Fastfruitman tried that either. It's one of those three things. I can almost guarantee it.
I'm going for the slide kick strat here against the spider. Not a terrible idea.
Oh, we're holding. We're falling. I mean, the question is how much damage the slide kick does.
That's true. Because if it's just one attack, then it's definitely slower.
And while you're setting up the dash, you are not deflecting the webs. Well, the up kick is really good against the birds.
If only every game had an up kick against the birds. Just the ability to attack up, Mega Man!
Hey, you got Shadow Man. Metal Man. There's always one weapon that allows you to, like, not have a stupid weapon.
Fair.
And then you get that one first. Oh! I thought that was that, but it wasn't. And that's the screen cleared. It's an auto-scroller.
Oh, we got another auto-scroll, but this time it's one of the upper ones.
Upper ones.
That's a really tight jump there. What the heck?
What? Yeah, you don't even have room to prepare a dash. It's right at the start too. It's so brutal.
Yeah, this is gonna require like tap hit, like same frame slide kick. There we go.
Oh, you can slide through them. I thought you had to like jump and air slide over them.
No, remember you are invincible during that slide kick.
Well, maybe spikes count as platforms, like walls.
Good argument. Good argument.
Doing well here.
I think that arguably QuickLime is probably making some. I think QuickLime might be progressing against this boss, arguably faster than fastfruitman did against it. It's just that unfortunately this gap is just so widening at this.
Oh, fastfruitman got hit by this giant head. Oh no, we're back to this. Oh no! There we go. Let's see how QuickLime. Oh, QuickLime is on the wrong side of history here.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, he's about to be history. Don't stand here. Okay, the boss is in the middle. That's fine then.
At least doing a good job of attacking through the webs and getting hits on.
No, don't go on the no! Why are you here? Slide. Ah.
You know what? Actually, if I was in that position, I would absolutely go to the right, get those hits off while it lands, and then dash out of there.
Yeah, but
that's how I'd do it.
Yeah, but you do have to hit the slides, and that was the downfall here. Alright, here we go. This is the part where fastfruitman died. That's the part where fastfruitman dies.
Dies again. Did die, will die, continues to die.
Alright, we are starting to be in the 30-minute range. This is where we expect to see some of the other racers who have joined this race to finish, or at least I expect them to. There are 7 people in this race, so I think there's a good chance we're gonna see a finish soon, and then people start getting nervous, or at least I get nervous.
This is your reminder, folks, that during Mystery Tournament, all of our races are public on the Speedruns Live IRC. You can join in any of these races, as long as you don't hold the racers up with your setup. You can join in and see how well you compare to your opponents, and see how well you're doing, get some feel for games. And arguably the best way to get better at games is to just simply play them, keep going.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's the whole experience too. You're gonna get the pace spin, you have to see which parts of the pace spin are important. Like, you really learn to interpret these kinds of things by just joining races.
It's definitely one of the better things about MT compared to a lot of other tournaments where you're like, you know, you're not going to be able to join a Tetris tournament and get the same seed as the players and see how you compare to them. Well, you can afterwards, I guess, because it's probably public. I don't know. You're the Tetris dude.
Seeds matter surprisingly little.
Yeah, that's true, because by the time you hit, like, probably 10 blocks or so...
Yeah, probably less.
And...
Yeah. It kind of matters for droughts, especially on higher levels, but it's not a big deal. They don't, for qualifying, they don't like use a fixed seed or anything like that. But I know
It
what you
just
mean.
makes sense for championships to have everybody on the guaranteed same like RNG, so that way you can remove that from being a complaint factor.
So, fastfruitman has died like, okay, not counting the start of the level where fastfruitman has died 30 times. Fastfruitman has died like 10 times now or something. Like, this is the moment where I would start getting really worried about getting outpaced by my opponent in this part of the game.
Absolutely. Like, once you start dying in the same spot, that less the frustration of, like, oh, I'm stuck here starts getting in, but also the worry about, oh, if I'm stuck here and my opponent isn't, how screwed am I?
Oh, these wall jumps are working.
Yes.
Wall jumps will work. Oh, it's
What
dangerous.
Is this?
You have to...
What is this?
I think you have to updash and then re-grab the wall. QuickLime still on spider? Not a quick spider yet. Do the webs actually damage the boss?
No, it's just that the boss's hitbox does not seem to be the gem. It does seem to be almost the entire head.
Oh, nice. QuickLime did your strat and it worked really well. I get hit by the web there. Kind of unnecessary.
Looks like it's just gonna wait out this phase here, or
Apparently.
I mean that's not a bad strat either. I know you're going for speed, but like sometimes waiting out an unfavorable RNG or an unfavorable cycle is a good argument.
I mean, a person who would have played the whole game slow but never died would have been done already.
Yeah.
This is not looking good. Fastfruitman getting absolutely badgered by these flying worms from the PSP game Flow and the head.
Yeah, no, if I was in fastfruitman's position, this is where I start like losing my cool. I don't think if I was playing like fastfruitman anywhere else in the level or in the game that I'd have started feeling that. This is absolutely the part where my tilt comes in, and I wouldn't blame anybody for feeling that at this point.
Oh, we have mouse threads on the left side. So I know why QuickLime doesn't like going for the left side, because the boss always swings left first. So the right side is much more favorable to get damage in.
Oh, we got a clear for fast fruit.
Oh, I missed it. Now we're jumping on Yoko blocks, Yoka blocks, something.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a tricky one.
Yoku blocks? One of them.
Yoku blocks.
Yeah, the thing in Mega Man. It's such an iconic sound, it makes no sense.
It is 100%.
Is there a pattern to these?
I don't know. They sure do seem to have their own timer on each of them, because that is rude.
That's hilarious. The game is just like... Game is just like, screw you. Nice. Oh, come on! It's painful to watch. Just let the guy climb. Oh, there we... No!
Oh, no!
Oh my god, just let the dude climb, please.
This is so rude. Oh god, and bullied off the... Oh my god.
Alright, Act 1 of World 2? Was it the one with the, like, mud-slinging worms in the wall?
Yeah, this is,
Oof. That was rough for fastfruitman. And I don't like QuickLime is probably gonna try to skip them based on the experience with spiders, and I'm not sure about that. Oh no! Ah, nice. I don't get killed by this guy again. Okay, he did not get killed by the guy. And there we go, that's the first finishes in the races. So much Fabs finishing in 38-29 and one up. Got one-upped by 2 seconds, 38-31.
Oh, nice. Close finishes.
Yeah, this is where I would worry a lot. Alright, here we go. QuickLime versus wall slime. Trying to hit this wall again, I think. But can't seem to grab it.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! That was slick. Wait, these waves don't do any damage, they just push you back? That's even more rude!
Oh, I didn't know that. These are some tough jumps. Got a dash.
Good patience waiting for the...
There's two of them.
That is...
Oh,
rude!
oh! Get it! No! Don't jump when it shoots!
Don't jump! No! This is so rude!
Kind of sounds like it.
Just adding the doo-doo at the end of it, yeah. The good news is that you can seem to be airborne enough for one full cycle of the spinning, but like it's still not right. Okay, you didn't have to kill that thing, but
yeah,
you know
it's
what?
revenge.
I don't blame you.
It was personal. We have a third finish by that one guy.
That one guy, a strong competitor here in Mystery Tournament, but also not who we're looking at today. Oh, there's just so much. Ah!
Oh.
Ah! The dude in the background too is rude. Fighting two of those at the same time. How many times do you think Mystery Tournament violates the Fourth Amendment?
The right to bear arms?
No, that's the Second Amendment.
The right to student loans?
No, that's the 22nd Amendment.
Anyway, which one is it? I don't know.
I know, you're a German. I was just curious how many actually amendments you would pull out.
I know free
before...
speech and guns and... that's it.
Free speech is the First Amendment. Guns, the right to bear arms is the Second Amendment. The right to not incriminate yourself in a court of law is the Fifth Amendment.
Oh, you can...
The Fourth Amendment is cruel and unusual punishment.
Oh, that just sounds like the Geneva Convention.
And you know what? I feel un-American because I don't remember what the Third Amendment is.
Is it
You know, in elementary school, we're taught the 10 Amendments, and we're, you know, failing right now.
Is it that a robot cannot, through action or inaction, cause a human being harm?
Close, but that's the... Wait, the eighth cruel and unusual punishment is the 8th Amendment? I thought it was the 4th Amendment! Ah!
Are you even American?
You know what? I
mean,
No.
I only know the first, like, paragraph of the German Constitution, so no need, don't feel bad.
The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable search and seizure.
My favorite one. Alright, so it's like 8 minutes later and nothing has changed. Fastfruitman is having problems with this level. Has gotten a little further, but still having, like, in addition to the part at the end that he couldn't do, he's still having problems with these first two parts of climbing this thing and not dying to the shooty heads.
I mean, to be fair, wait, did you say QuickLime or Fast Fruit? Because, yeah, either which way, both of them suffering the exact same
Yeah,
fate.
both of them are not making much progress right now.
But, yeah, just those platforms having non-sync timing are just absolutely rude. I do like, I really appreciate Fast Fruitman's play, waiting for those bugs.
God.
Unfortunately, whiffed. And got whiff punished hard.
It looked like a clip from Smash Bros. Where one of the players really dominates the other one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice platforms today.
Alright, QuickLime versus Slimes. Let's see what we have learned. That was good. Oh! Look at the pacifism! Okay, it looked really cool. I don't think QuickLime again knows that you can slash the mod. I think we're running into the same issue as in the first world.
Oh! Combo pushed back a little bit so you whiffed the bug and then the bug hit and knocked back off. Brutal!
And QuickLime definitely doesn't know you can slash that mod. So he's trying this pacifism strat, which might work. The cycles do line up, but it's just so much harder.
QuickLime is absolutely being held back by their inability to hit projectiles.
Ah, a little too early. It's so tight. Not what's
the
asking.
slide kick through the waves.
Oh yeah, that works great. Not what's asking is Fastman on the last platforming level. Yes. And again. I think that was the end.
That was the end!
I think I've seen that exact trap. Like, people fall for that exact trap before. Kind of fun. Alright, QuickLime versus Cycles. Too late on that one. Alright, fastfruitman again at the end of this level. This time holds right.
Through. Boss time! Giant worm!
It's not a worm, that's a centipede.
That is a centipede. That's, you know what? I'm Riot.
Change the goal. There.
Hey, you have to get everybody's permission to change the goal?
Is it using his legs?
Yeah, you can see the little legs moving around as it turns.
Kind of. When it's going straight.
You see the.
When it's going straight, they're not moving.
Yeah, but when they're turning, they're absolutely turning. They're absolutely legging it up.
I think it's just an animation thing where the creator couldn't animate them. It's definitely a centipede.
You think the centipede is dealing with? Yeah, it's dealing with vulnerable spots that are getting wounded as it goes on. We're gonna break this into pieces.
It's like a AM2R Ceres kind of fight.
I'll pretend I done that.
You defeat the sections.
It's a classic. Defeat the sections of the worm. Shoutouts to Day Relay and PSO2. Or PSO1.
Oh, the dash?
Sorry.
Dashing through the whole body?
like you can get some adjusted segments where it's gonna bounce back and forth off the wall. Or where it's gonna bounce off the floor and just kind of be stuck in a U shape.
Oh yeah, you can attack the projectiles. Oh, if that cycle worked out, that would have been a clear. Unfortunately, timing isn't quite there. Oh, QuickLime on the last jump of this climb. No, too late. But can save it. Oh no! No!
Oh no!
Misses the wall hang.
The pain!
I think it's not gonna be much longer until fastfruitman is gonna beat this worm centipede thing.
What do you think? We got a forfeit afterwards, or do you think we're gonna see a continued play?
Oh, wait, that's a clear.
Oh snap!
Wait, was that the
Climb on
same
the
life?
auto-scroller.
Was that the same life?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm too busy watching. It's an unfortunate part of watching the fast fruit man. You just don't notice the clear on the QuickLime. That's really hurt, especially when you see the bottom.
Did really well on this section for having like half an HP though. Whatever half an IP is in this bar.
Also, we're talking about segmented centipedes. I can't believe nobody mentioned Gamola speed, you know, the hit.
But this thing's almost dead. This thing's almost brown.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't know if it's almost dead yet.
Oh, fastfruitman is almost not... is dead. Oh, what's going on? It's confused! Never mind, it stopped being confused.
It hurt itself in its confusion.
Yeah. Except fastfruitman was punching it.
It got hurt in its confusion.
2 more sections and potentially the head. Yeah, there is the head. That's it!
Well, that's it!
The giant worm centipede is dead! Clear!
And that is a win for Fast Fruit Man!
50-32. Taking the win with a...
Under that hour mark.
Yeah, right in that range that I was saying. Comment, game over jingle.
How long did it take you to find that one?
The sound? I ripped it from the game.
Oh, okay. We got QuickLime still going on. Managed to get the clear there. Now we got no pressure from an opponent. Watch QuickLime just run this.
Oh, that would be brutal. QuickLime saying DNF in chat.
May need to inform QuickLime how to forfeit. And that was unfortunate for QuickLime getting stuck there. Not knowing how to slash those webs was a really, really big time loss. And then after learning that you can splash the webs, unfortunately still sticking with the kick. And that's a problem you may have a lot in Mystery Tournament, where you think you got one idea that you just keep rolling with it, and it does unfortunately cause some of those hiccups. We have Fast Fruit Man with us now. Hello, Fast Fruit Man.
Oh, there we go. Unmute myself. Hello.
Congratulations on being the faster fruit.
So, someone, I mean, this wasn't a random seed. This was definitely a deliberate choice of 2 people to race together.
What? No way. This was totally random and definitely not rigged in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely.
QuickLime, welcome in as well.
Thank you.
So, well, I'm just gonna broach the elephant in the room. Did you get tilted on that one? It looked like you might have had to breathe a few times.
Well, the first couple of times it was just me checking the little guide that you give just to see if I'm like missing any controls, if there's like a throwable weapon or a projectile I can use or something like that on those spiders. And then yeah, the next like 3 or 4 times that I paused, yeah, I one of those times I straight up just stepped away for a second. It got frustrating.
Detilting is a good strategy. Fast Fruitman, you found pretty quickly that you could slash the spider webs and was able to cruise through that second level pretty quickly. But the you had some really interesting strats against the bosses. Tell me, how did you feel evolving those strategies through those boss fights? Because it was really interesting to watch that in super speed as you learned.
I kept going in and just be like, okay, spam slash, and then remembering, oh, hang on, there's other moves. But I never feel like I really nailed it. All of the bosses were quite messy. I feel like the turtle maybe I could have got down without taking loads and loads of damage, but it was
You had a really
dropped
good
so
strat.
quickly in those fights.
Oh yeah, and you had a really good strat of whenever he got you into the corner of dashing out of it. So, or using the up dash when he was coming on top of you.
Yeah, I never quite got that fully to work, but I realised like those dashes are, you've got to use the iframes as much as you can, and some of the time that worked.
Now, QuickLime, you kind of fell into the unfortunate trap of trying the same thing over and over and over again with those spiders. What was there anything going through your mind when dealing with the slide kicking into the hitboxes? How long, when you realized that you could slash the webs, how did that change your mentality on it? Did you just keep blustering forward a bit?
Kind of just kept blustering forward, honestly. Like I said, after I checked the controls and saw that there wasn't anything else, my mindset going into it is just kind of like, well, I think the first part of it was just trying to figure out exactly how long those iframes last and seeing if I can come up with some sort of strategy to like kind of min-max the time that I had with that. And then when that didn't work, I just kind of kept playing, like trying to come up with something on the fly each time. But each time I just kind of defaulted to the same strategy because I couldn't think of anything. And then a couple of times I paused to try and come up with something, and then I almost immediately succumb to the first bird or something like that and just get flustered all over again.
That was really unfortunate, but you did put on a good show. You were doing pretty well during basically when you weren't stuck on the spiders, you were actually doing pretty well. We were really impressed with your diving through the cycles against the mudslingers. We were really impressed with the way that you handled, like you did the auto scroller pretty quickly. Even you almost cleared the auto scroller with a fraction of your health left over from the thing. And when you did damage boost through the spiders and finally got through, that was definitely a really good showing on that part. Now, this being your first mystery tournament, how do you feel about like the overall experience with racing? Was it easier to set up than you expected, harder to set up, or was it more fun or less? Like, how do you feel after your first race?
I mean, it's tough for me to set up, but I'm pretty much like computer illiterate. I had mentioned in another chat room that I pretty much have never used ROMs or emulators or anything like that, so I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know, any of that stuff. So it was hard for me, but that's not to say it's hard for everybody else. I'm sure everybody else, for the most part, maybe a hiccup or two, but they get in pretty quick. I'm just a slow learner, is all.
Fair.
But the experience overall, I mean, I haven't been too talkative in the Discord or anything like that, but I've been watching, and everybody seems really nice, really encouraging of everybody else to do the best they can and everything. So it's been a cool experience overall. Unfortunate that I wound up with a really frustrating game like this, or at least a game that was frustrating to me, but I know this is double elimination, so hopefully I get something that comes a tad bit easier to me in the next round.
Yeah, you aren't out of it yet, so hopefully you enjoy your next game as well. Hopefully you're able to do well and keep at it, and it's good to always have new players, so thank you so much for joining. Fast Fruitman, you were able to clear that pretty readily. You kind of came in at the end of the estimated time zone, but you were able to get that win. So congratulations. How does it feel to win your first match?
It's a relief that it was a platformer, because there's a lot of puzzle games in Mystery Tournament, and I am horrible at puzzle games. It was an annoying game, but I don't even want to say it was fair, because there was that part at the end of the level where you have to down.
Oh no, that
down
last
attack
level
through
was
some
brutal.
things, and then you just
That was-
fall off.
That was what I was going to ask, is how rude did you feel that last level was? Because that was
So rude. But I mean, I laughed. I had to. I should have been really annoyed, but it's just such a funny thing to do at the end of a level that I was struggling so hard at, to be like, no, you're dead.
Well, eventually it seemed like you found that the dash kick would get you through the waves of pushback, so that was really good movement on your part. I was really impressed with how you were doing a good job of baiting the bugs rather than trying to plow through them. It showed a good amount of restraint in the face of speed, and so it was a really good showing overall. So thank you very much. So thank you very much for both of you for playing, giving us a good show. It was a blast. Thank you so much for Mooware for submitting that game. I believe that was a Mooware submission. And let's take a look at, gentlemen, that would be it for our interview today. Good luck with the rest of your time here in Mystery Tournament.
Thank you very much. Good game.
Thank you, GG. fastfruitman, you are the speedier produce. So congratulations.
That's a lot of pressure now.
You better win now.
Oh dear.
Win it for the fruits. All right, gentlemen,
Go
you have a
fruit.
good evening. All right,
too.
let's take a look at what we've got coming up here on Mystery Tournament. Hole 18. In 2.5 hours, we have Tornado Dancer versus Nico Plays Things. Here at 5 p.m., then we have a bit more of a break or a bit long break as we move on to the next day with that one guy versus Jal in a day and 6 hours. So we have a little bit sparse gameplay coming up for you over the week, but we will be here to capture that action for you. So as always, tune into Mystery Funhouse. Take a look at the planned races screen channel in order to identify when those races are coming up. And be aware that some matches are not scheduled in advance. If you use the give game role, !give game in our bot Discord, you're notified whenever those races happen, and you can be sure that we're going to try to be here for you. So that, Maurice, thank you so much for broadcasting.
No, thank you very much for your cool commentary. Really good work on the interview. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
It was very nice.
And that's going to be it for us for now. Thank you, Mystery Funhouse, and you have a great day.